Hi, Libra. So, yeah, it's been interesting. Last month seemed, especially at the end of last month, it was like things were so, and by last month I mean January, which it is still January. But things seemed really like up in the air about a lot of stuff. We couldn't really like find our grounded place. Our scales are still off, you know. I mean, like we've been struggling to, I don't want to say find our place in the world, but find our place in the world, you know, and wanting to have somebody just understand us, you know. I mean, it's great when we can understand each other, but all of the Libras that I know and have met in the last 4 to 6 months have been so off kilter and just not really understanding why. Why is all of this happening? Well, Jupiter moved out of your sign into Scorpio. And I feel like after Jupiter left your sign, things started to become a little clearer. But it was only because the opening up of who we're supposed to be. It's not that things became easier. The thing is, and I have to tell you this, as I was shuffling this first card that came out, as I was shuffling, that card popped out several times, like before I turned the camera on. And it's exactly what I'm talking about. Things became clear. Not easy, but clear. And they're still really up in the air. The difference is, instead of us holding on to whatever became clear, that will be let go. Hopefully. There are a lot of things that we wanted to hold on to because they would be really good, and then they would get really bad, and we're like, no, it's okay. We can fix this. It's good. We'll fix this. And then they became really good again because we fixed it, right? And then they got really bad. So now we have to discern whether this really good, really bad, wishy-washy state of mind is what is serving us. So we have the Three of Swords. This was the first card that came out. So this decision that we've had to make, Six of Swords, do we walk away from it? Ace of Wands, into new opportunities? King of Wands, with somebody who is determined and passionate and forthright with their feelings and can light a fire under our ass to move. Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, which is the first major arcana to show up. And it's interesting that the first major arcana is all about spirituality, all about learning, all about being in control. If this King of Wands is a person who is in your life currently, who has continuously broken your heart and made you look at things in a way that or put you up in your head, you're communicating to them that you want more than that. You'll be communicating to them that you want bigger opportunities, that you want something better, that you don't want to be put out. If this King of Wands is somebody who has passionately come into your life, I feel like in February, this will be moving you in a direction where you'll be up in your head again because you're just not quite sure if you want to go through the heartbreak all over again. If this is a person that's in your life and if the King of Wands is in your life and things are fantastic, then this isn't your reading. Just telling you that right now. I've had a lot of people comment on readings lately saying, whatever, I don't need to be fixed, my life isn't bad, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well then this isn't your reading. Because I'm reading the energy of the Libras that need to hear this message. We are walking away, possibly running away from heartbreak. And what I really want to tell you is, if you've been keeping to yourself, if you've been keeping the agony that you've been going through to yourself and not getting out of this cage of emotions, really trying to control yourself, control your emotions. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, but I'm really feeling the fire here. All of that inner conflict. I mean, the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, Libra, the Four of Cups. And then we get to the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of discerning happening for Libras in February. I've actually been warning other signs about us. Like, please don't mess with the Libras right now. Because a Libra will pretend that everything is okay on the outside. Because that's who we are, that's what we do. And on the inside, we are the Eight of Swords. We will fight the battle, Nine of Wands, and then we will retreat, like the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, and be very apathetic and be very guarded and push people away. Sometimes it's very hard for a Libra to have a genuine friendship with somebody else because most people don't understand why Libras shut down and get quiet and pull and go within and then not talk for weeks or whatever and become very apathetic. It's very hard for people to understand why the person who always is balanced on the outside and has a smile on their face and is kind and caring and genuine, we have not been genuine lately. Some of us really haven't been kind either. But that fake face is the only way we know how to survive right now. And I feel like in February that stuff will be clearing. And I feel like it's going to be clearing because of the eclipse that's on the 31st of January. There's a full lunar eclipse on the 31st. There's a new moon eclipse on the 15th of February in Aquarius. But I think that we are really tired of pretending that everything is okay I think that we're really tired of being alone, especially in our thoughts. So that's going to be communicated either with a King of Wands or to a King of Wands, because the opportunity of opening yourself up, this spark, this Ace of Wands spark that the universe is just handing to you, is going to bring the Ten of Pentacles. Hard work, lots of work, the Devil. So you could have a Capricorn in your life. The Fool. The Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Death card underneath that. Ooh, and the Chariot after that. But let's look at this first. So the clearing that is happening because of this Three of Swords, if we sit up in our heads, like, if we keep sitting up in our heads, like, I don't want this opportunity to come in because I'm so afraid. If it's already come in and it's being presented to you, you need to know that there's really good stuff behind it. But if you keep thinking, like, and being chained to the idea that there's just toxic shit all around you, this good fortune can't come in. This Ten of Pentacles, good fortune, can't come in. And this is a really close connection. And it's a brand new start. It's a new journey. And I want you to have faith in it. I want you to have faith in yourself. That it doesn't have to be all thorns and, battling and fighting in a war. It doesn't have to be that. Because, we've been holding on to this very toxic environment for way too long. And it's like, no, I can handle this. It's okay. I can do this. I'm good. It's almost like the Virgo quality, what Virgos have been doing. No, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I can handle this. I know, no, it sounds bad, but it's not. It's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, it's a really good lie that we've been telling ourselves. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it sounds. And I even feel like other people will have just been kind of like patting you on the knee, like, okay, well, you let me know if you need anything, and then we don't. They're like humoring us. It's like they know, but we're so good on the outside that everything's fine, right? Everything's fine. No big deal. But the strong connection that's coming in is a brand new beginning, a brand new start. And could be with a water sign, the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who has emotional intelligence, somebody who has could have earth placements or is just very stable. With the Queen of Pentacles, could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer. We have the Chariot, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, Lovers. I knew this was in here. I just wasn't like I wasn't sure, but I knew that it was in there. And why did I know, Libra? Why did I know? Well, because all of the major arcanas that were coming up led to only one thing. I want to show you this real quick. Move some of my crap out of the way. Sorry. Okay. So this is the fight and the battle that we've been on over here, right? Trying to control this broken heart. And then we get to walk away from that battle in February here. See? And if we're moving away from a King of Wands, we're definitely communicating that. And it's going to be painful, and we're going to be up in our head about it. Whatever communication has to go to this King of Wands, right? That's the battle. But once we release ourselves from all of this toxicity, we can see what's real. What is real while Saturn is in Capricorn? What's stable? What's good? What's stable? Are we stable? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. The connection for this new beginning was lovely and fast and transitioning and lucky. So why are we so defensive? 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Death, Chariot. Why are we so defensive, Libra? Because we don't want this anymore. Where did that stupid card go? We don't want this anymore. But this opportunity that's coming in February that's stable is not going to do that. It's going to do that. The Lover's card. Celebration. 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups. And you're ready to move towards this. You're ready to make that decision because it's been a long time coming. And we've been up in our head for far too long. Far too long. And we've been pretending that everything is okay for far too long. So this is what we deserve. This is what we deserve, right? This is what we deserve. It's what we deserve. Happiness. Celebration. So however that is playing out for you guys in February, it looks to be beautiful. Try not to be up in your head about it. You could be traveling for this union. Or you could just be chatting a lot. But I really like it, Libra, and I want the facade to drop because everything was not okay. It was not okay. And it's going to be okay. Yeah? So I hope you guys are fantastic. I'm really glad to see that we're coming out of the apathetic state. It's beautiful. And I love you so much. You're fantastic. Yeah. So fantastic. We've been through a lot. And I think that the energies are lifting. They're really starting to lift. So check out the InstantGo app. That link's below. Also, the donations that have come in, thank you so much for that. They are keeping the channel running, and I appreciate every dollar that is sent. Even when it's $1, it makes me smile. And I am going to put together, I've actually mentioned this in a couple of videos, and I've already had a lot of response from it. So I'm going to put together an event for Kansas City or St. Louis, possibly both, at the end of March, or the end of February, beginning of March. And if you want a personal reading, please go to my website, fearlessintuition.net. If you email me, I will send you to my website anyway. So let's skip the middleman and just go directly to my website, fearlessintuition.net. Have a really, really, really wonderful February. I will see you guys for the general reading.